North Tenerife is well known for being wetter than the south, but did the rain spoil our 12-night stay? Let's find out.
We stayed at the H10 Tenerife Playa in Puerto de la Cruz on an all-inclusive basis for 12 nights in January. The Tenerife Playa is a 4-star hotel right on the seafront with 324 rooms spread over 9 floors. We flew the 4.5 hours from Leeds Bradford Airport to Tenerife South with Jet2 Airways. Since it was an early departure, we used Jet2's twilight check-in the night before, allowing us to drop our bags off in advance and skip the check-in queues. Living nearby, it made perfect sense for us and saved us time in the morning, well worth it if you're close enough to the airport. On arrival in Tenerife, passport control and baggage collection were quick and hassle-free, and we were out of the airport in no time at all. For our transfer to the hotel, we were expecting the usual large coach with multiple drop-offs, but instead we got a small minibus as there were just 7 of us going north. This was a nice surprise because it meant fewer stops and a much quicker journey. The drive to Puerto de la Cruz took just 50 minutes. Check-in was warm and welcoming with a complimentary glass of cava, a nice touch that you don't often see nowadays. The receptionist was friendly and helpful, making us feel welcome right away. Once we had our keys, we headed straight up to our room. We booked a double C room and we were given room 810 on the 8th floor. It was bright, airy and clean, with everything we needed for a comfortable stay. The bed was large and really comfy and the air conditioning worked well. The room had plenty of sockets and USB charging ports, making it easy to keep all our devices charged. The only thing missing was an iron, but if you don't want to bring a travel iron, the hotel offers an ironing service for around €4 per item. There were a couple of other small niggles. The wardrobe was a bit on the small side for a 12-night stay for 2 people, and the safe was an old-fashioned key safe, which meant having to carry the key around or finding somewhere secure to keep it. Not a huge issue, but a bit of a pain. The balcony was small, but big enough for 2 people with a table, a couple of chairs and a drying rack. The sea view was lovely and it was a great place to sit at the end of the day watching people strolling along the front and the surfers out in the water. It's worth noting that not all the sea view rooms are the same. If you're below the 5th floor, mature trees in front of the hotel may block your view. It's best to check with reception on arrival if a full sea view is important to you. The bathroom was spotless and the shower was excellent, great water pressure and plenty of hot water, even at peak times. Toiletries were well stocked, including essentials like a toothbrush and a shoe shine kit. There was also a hairdryer. One thing we really liked was that your wristband doubled as your room key and could also be used for charging purchases back to your room throughout the hotel. It just made things so much easier, no more losing key cards or having to go to reception when they stopped working. Overall, we were very pleased with our room. The hotel has 2 restaurants, El Drago, which is the main buffet restaurant, and El Lagar, which is the pool bar during the day, and turns into a privilege restaurant in the evening. If you're not a privileged guest, you get 1 visit per 7-night stay to the a la carte restaurant for dinner. We ate at the buffet most days. The restaurant is spread over 2 floors with a small outdoor seating area for those who prefer to dine outside. Inside, large windows throughout ensure you can enjoy sea views from almost any table, adding to the relaxed atmosphere. It could get busy and sometimes there was a short queue at the entrance, but the staff were excellent at getting tables cleared quickly. The longest we waited was about 5 minutes and most of the time we walked straight in. The food was buffet style with table service for drinks. Some nights featured themed menus, with Asian and Mexican nights being a particular highlight. There was plenty of variety and overall the quality of both food and drinks was high. Here are a few examples of what was on offer. For lunch, you could choose between the buffet restaurant or the pool bar. The pool bar served a mix of hot dogs, burgers, sandwiches, pizzas and local dishes like canary and potatoes, but the quality and variety didn't quite match what was available at the buffet. In the evening, however, the pool bar turned into an a la carte restaurant, and this was definitely a step up. The atmosphere was much quieter and more relaxed than the busy buffet, and the food and service were excellent. We really enjoyed the evening meals we had here. By the way, if you're finding this video helpful, please consider subscribing. It really helps the channel and you'll get more honest, informative travel content like this. There are two bars at the hotel, the pool bar, which is open until 5 PM, and the main hotel bar, which stays open until midnight. The pool bar is a great spot for a drink during the day, whether you're relaxing by the water or taking a break from the sun. In the evening, the main bar has a livelier atmosphere, making it a good place to unwind with a cocktail or a nightcap. The drinks menu was extensive, with a wide selection of cocktails, spirits, wines and soft drinks. Service was excellent, with staff being friendly and efficient. After a few days, they even remembered our usual drinks order, one of those little touches that makes a big difference. The hotel has a large entertainment lounge that hosts a variety of performances, including live singers, acrobats and traditional flamenco shows. While some acts stood out more than others, the overall quality was good, and there was always something on to keep guests entertained in the evenings. The atmosphere was lively, with plenty of seating and table service, making it a comfortable place to enjoy the entertainment with a drink in hand. For those who prefer a quieter evening, the hotel also offered plenty of relaxed spaces away from the main entertainment. Whether you wanted to sit back with a drink, play a game of cards or just unwind in a quieter corner, there was plenty of options to suit different moods. The hotel offered a full daytime activity program with options for both fitness and leisure. Pool-based workouts like aqua aerobics and Zumba provided a fun way to keep fit, while classic games such as table tennis, darts, shuffleboard and archery offered some friendly competition. Petanque was especially popular with its own dedicated court. For those looking to keep up with their fitness routine, the hotel has a small but well-equipped gym on the top floor. It's free to use and featured treadmills, row machines, exercise bikes and free weights. The stunning coastal views from up there made a workout even more enjoyable. Also on the top floor there's a spa that offers a sauna, Turkish bath, shower jet and a range of massages and body treatments, all for an additional charge. The pool area was a great place to relax with plenty of spots to sit and enjoy the sun. It was good to see that one of the pools was heated, just enough to take the chill off, making it more comfortable for a swim. Alongside the pools there was also a small hot tub and a toddler paddling pool. In addition to the sunbeds around the pools, there was a large solarium open to all guests, as well as a separate sunbathing area reserved for privileged guests. Just a heads up, some sunbeds had shade at certain times due to the mature trees and surrounding buildings. Some got the morning sun while others were sunnier in the afternoon. For all day sun, the best options were the rooftop solarium or the balconies at the ends of each floor, though the space in these areas was very limited. Alternatively, the hotel is right on the seafront with direct access to a small black sand and rock beach. It's a good spot for sunbathing, but the sea can be rough, making it better suited for surfing than swimming. If you're after a safer place to swim, the large Lido nearby is a better option. It has 7 seawater pools and an artificial lake, with day entry costing just €5 for adults. Around the hotel you'll find a few useful extras, like a cash machine and luggage scales. There's also a comfortable lounge, perfect for relaxing, reading or just taking a break from the sun. It has a book exchange if you need something to read, and a tour rep desk with information on local attractions and excursions. If you need to get online, there's also an internet kiosk available for a small fee. One of the best things about this hotel is its fantastic location, right on the seafront esplanade, with easy access to everything Puerto de la Cruz has to offer. Step outside and you're right by the ocean, with powerful waves crashing against the shore. The esplanade is a great place for a walk with stunning sea views or just to sit and take in the surroundings. It's just a short walk into town where you'll find a good mix of shops, bars, cafes and restaurants catering to both tourists and locals. It's not just the usual tourist spots, there are plenty of authentic Canarian eateries and family-run restaurants serving fresh seafood, tapas and other local specialities. Twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays, the Puerto de la Cruz flea market brings the streets to life with a mix of stalls selling fresh produce, handmade goods and collectibles. You'll find second-hand items, antiques, vintage pieces and souvenirs, making it a great place to browse, pick up something special, or just soak in the local culture. If you want to explore further, Santa Cruz, the capital of Tenerife, is just a 45-minute bus ride away. It's best to board at the main terminal, as this is a popular route, and once the bus is full, it won't pick up any more passengers along the way. We visited on a Sunday, which happened to be market day, and the streets were packed with stalls selling everything from clothes and accessories to souvenirs and crafts. The market stretched across several streets, creating a lively and bustling atmosphere, with both locals and tourists browsing the wide variety of goods. We also stopped by the African market, a well-known spot for fresh, local produce. Here you can find Canarian cheeses, cured meats, fresh fish and traditional baked goods, all sourced from the region. There are also cafes and tasting stalls, making it an excellent place to sample authentic Canarian flavours while taking a break from shopping. Beyond the market, Santa Cruz has plenty more to explore. The old town is well worth a visit with its historic streets, colonial architecture and notable landmarks. The central area is packed with shops, restaurants and lively spots to soak up the local culture. With so much to see and do, you can easily spend a whole day here, whether you're exploring, shopping or just enjoying the atmosphere. Another must visit is La Torre, a beautiful historic town just a 10-minute taxi ride from the hotel. Known for its well-preserved colonial buildings and traditional Canarian architecture, it offers a glimpse into Tenerife's rich heritage. The cobbled streets, colourful houses and charming courtyards make it perfect for a relaxed stroll, with plenty of cafes, local shops and hidden corners to explore. We recommend starting at the top of the town and working your way down, as this makes it easier to take in the sights without too much uphill walking. One of the highlights was the Flower and Sand Museum, where the rooftop terrace offers breathtaking panoramic views, well worth the entry fee. While we were there, we got caught in a sudden downpour. It was heavy, but like most showers in the area, it passed quickly and didn't spoil the visit. If you're interested in visiting any of the places I've mentioned, you'll find all the locations and other useful links in the description. After 12 nights, it was time to head home. Our transfer took around an hour, and although the airport was really busy, we got through check-in and security fairly quickly. There were plenty of shops and restaurants airside, so we grabbed something to eat before boarding our flight back. Before we knew it, we were boarded and heading home. So would we stay again? Absolutely. The hotel is in a great location, and while there were a few minor niggles, nothing would put us off returning, both to the hotel or to North Tenerife. The atmosphere was relaxed and easygoing, with most guests being couples aged 50 and over. Since we're in that age group ourselves, it suited us well and made the whole experience more enjoyable. A common concern about North Tenerife is the weather, and it's known for being wetter than the south. However, during our stay we only had one brief downpour which lasted around 20 minutes. There were a couple of cloudy days but no rain, and it remained warm throughout. The climate didn't affect our trip at all. In fact, it's what gives the north its lush green landscape, making it feel quite different from the drier south. Would we recommend this hotel? Definitely. It has good facilities, friendly staff and plenty of dining options, making it an excellent base for exploring the north of Tenerife. Despite a few niggles, we wouldn't hesitate to return. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, please subscribe for more travel content. It's free and helps the channel grow. We look forward to seeing you again in another video.